Hello, Crown Chasers.
Hey, Alpha, and Keith, and Seth, and Cooper.
What's up, everybody? Tonight we battle for the crown. 1, 2, or 3 crowns. Who will be the winner? We've been trying to figure out how to turn those off, and we keep forgetting to investigate it until I start the stream, and then we're like, oh,
it's already set up, and
yeah.
The only thing that I've found is that as individuals, we can go to each person can go to settings and privacy and turn it off for themselves. But yeah, I would like to see in the setup when you
some way to just turn it off for everybody
completely. Yeah.
Tugboat asks, what's that book? This book is the complete Harrow County compendium. This is the 1,000-page plus complete Harrow County soft cover. To be honest, I was a little bit skeptical of this format, but as soon as I got it in my hands and touched it, I was like, this is awesome. This is rad as hell. It feels really good. It's really heavy.
Super heavy for how small it is.
I think the omnibuses are a little bit more comfortable to read. Actually, let's grab those and compare.
Do you have a copy of the big ginormous one in here?
The library editions?
Yeah, not the library editions. The
slipcase one.
I'll get mine. Yours is in a box still.
Yeah. So the omnibus editions are a little bit easier to read just because it's more than half the size. But you can see, I don't know, can you see that? How much more stuff there is in the complete edition? It's all of this is extra stuff. Probably 150 or 200 pages worth of stuff. Pretty extraordinary. Every time I think about how much went into making this book, I'm prouder and prouder. And this is it in comparison to the slipcase complete edition. There's a whale guy.
Is it just as thick?
No, the hardcover's thicker. I think the thickness of the slipcase, the thickness of the hardcover, and then probably the pages are just a little bit heavier too on the hardcover.
Yeah, it's a chunk. It's a big one.
But the soft cover. So this will be out in October, but you can see it's exactly the size of a comic book, regular old comic book, except that it's super thick.
Read and crack the spine challenge.
Yeah, this is the spine that cracks you. So there we go. That's where this guy's at. So this will be out in October. You can still pre-order it right now. You can talk to your local comic shop and get it all set up.
Oh, people are wondering what the cover is. It's kind of small on the screen.
Oh, well, what is it?
What's the picture that's on the cover?
The picture is Emmy coming through the briar patch and seeing the hand of the skinless boy.
Or the
in the thistles. Or the skin of the skinless boy in the thistles. Yeah, you need one of those little stands to hold the book up to read it. Or if you just read this holding it, you would,
get a really strong
You'd get
wrist.
some really powerful...
Or carpal tunnel.
Shoulders. No, I wouldn't do that for sure.
Oh, okay.
100% guaranteed to only give you muscles.
Sexy muscles.
Sexy muscles.
Not any weird muscles.
Hey, Dylan.
Yeah, we've got Tugboat and Shell and
Emma's
Emma.
Here.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
How's
everybody.
Everybody doing? Oh, so the other thing I have to show off today that I'm excited about. Where can I put this? Look. Is the library got a 3D printer. And so I'm starting on studio container storage customization mode that I'm very excited about. I designed this tray in a CAD program called Onshape, and it holds stuff. And this is to replace I'm just taking everything out so you can see how cool this is. This is like 3D printed. It looks great.
You didn't even sand it.
I did not sand it. I didn't do any post-processing. Although I did have little supports on this end that I took off because I printed it like this. Yeah, so I'm doing custom, and this is to replace this, which has been in use for 3 years now.
Yeah,
and it's held up really good. This is just made out of the cardboard from the back of a sketchbook and glued with some regular PVA glue. And it's held up very good. But this thing is like, just so, I don't know, it's so satisfying. And I have it so that these two trays are at a slight angle, so your pens and pencils will sort of hang over the edge, and you can reach underneath. You can get your thumb underneath to pull them out. It's very exciting. And then this is for brushes. So this tray right here is flat, so that I don't have any water running backwards down into the ferrule. At least that's the theory. I don't know if it really makes that big a difference. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing down at the library all the friggin' time.
Emma, I'm so sorry you got sick, even though you were masked at the convention and the airport and airplane.
That stinks.
Yeah.
We're going to Boise Comic-Con.
Yeah,
at the end of this month. And then next month I'm going to Spain, and then the month after that I'm going to Italy.
Yeah.
So I'm Russian rouletting it, even though I'll be masked.
Just like Emma, we could still get sick, even though we're being very careful. I imagine though, even if just wearing a mask maybe lowers our viral load.
Yeah.
So maybe, knock on wood, we wouldn't get as sick as we would if we weren't masking. I'm
still testing negative for COVID. That's good, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a cold.
Or the viral load is so low it's not detecting.
No.
Yep.
So this is what I started last Saturday. I'm going to work on this a little bit tonight. I've been excited to get back to it. More Swamp Thing oil painting.
Oil painting.
Oil painting.
Oh, how many of our books Tyler's books are available in Spanish or Italian? I would need to go count, but I'm pretty sure we have Spanish and Italian.
I don't know if I have anything in Italian, to be honest.
Really?
Well, no, I must, because I know that I know I have a publisher there that I'm going to go meat
Yeah.
and stuff. We're going in for Spain. It's mostly I'm going over there to promote the Harrow County board game.
Mm-hmm.
Is the main reason for that.
Yeah. Probably be good to bring some Spanish books if you're gonna bring any books on the airplane.
Well, I do have a Spanish publisher that I will be hanging out with.
Italian books. Sorry.
Oh
no, you're going to Spain. So yeah, Spanish.
Spain is comic, or Spain is games.
My
Italy
brain is with the
is
chickens again,
comics.
apparently, or something.
Yeah.
I have a bit of a gut ache. My brain is split between the two.
I love these red shadows too. I think there was a video I was watching about a guy who was painting nocturnes, which is like when you go out and do like plein air painting at night. And he was talking about some other painter who was saying that all color, like temperature transitions, should follow a like a rainbow or a what do you call that when a prism splits the color into the color
spectrum?
Mm-hmm. It should follow the color spectrum. So like if you're going to go from blue to red, you have to go through purple to get there. And so I don't know. I was sort of thinking about that. I don't know if I'm actually implementing it here, but it's something that's on my mind as I'm painting this swamp thing. Hey, Comic Tropes, what's up? Spectral shifting. Yeah. So yeah. So the thing for tonight is the part of the painting that is the least figured out is this. And I had some plans early on where it was going to be like leaves of some sort, but it didn't quite feel right. So I just made a big old green blob. And then my idea was to make it ferns. And so I'm thinking I'm going to go in and do a bunch of like little fern leaves and sort of fill in this area with some interest. Yeah, thanks, Keith. This is also something that I love in paintings specifically, like is the where it looks like the light source. It's like whoever took this photo is holding a flashlight right next to the camera, so it's just like a little bit off. Phil Hale is like really, really good at that, and someday I will be too. I'm very satisfied though with how dry this is, because I did use a little bit of linseed oil and stuff, but it has been like a full week, and it is like it's really dry.
Emma says that she loves that it's like a spotlight on a cryptid, and that's exactly what you were going for.
Yeah, like somebody caught him.
And he's squinting because there's a flashlight in his eyeballs. Hey, Comic Tropes.
Where's my palette? Where's my paints? Dagnabbit. Something else about oil painting that I am really enjoying is this wooden palette. It's like when you rub the paint off, it fills up all the little grains, and it has become so smooth. It's very satisfying.
Can you shift it so it catches the light to show how smooth it is?
There we go.
Yeah.
Good. Very, very satisfying. The other thing is I can't touch it very often because it usually has wet paint on it. See how much of this I can show so you can see the palette a little bit too.
So what's cool, everybody? Oh, we've got a mention in chat.
Got a what?
I mean, not in chat, in the Discord.
Oh. Oh. I have never remembered to say this early enough.
Yes.
Like the video if you like it.
Oh, yeah.
Help spread the word.
If anybody needs a link to the Discord server, let me know. I'll put it in the chat.
I'm going to start by doing what they call oiling in.
Which means?
Which means to sort of cover the surface with fresh oil so that when you're painting into it, you're painting into a slightly wet surface.
What kind of oil is it?
I am using linseed oil. And I'm going to cover this. And I'm just going to I'm not going to bother doing the whole thing, just sort of.
Just working on the leaf?
The areas where I intend to work. Then I'm actually going to remove most of this.
Ah, Shell, that's so cute. Shell's painting dragons in their sketchbook.
Nice. Okay, you can go there. So the idea here is that it is that he's in an Oregon rainforest, which is full of ferns like these guys.
Oh.
So let's see how we get along.
Do you remember Tyler's dad is a horticulturist, and he had a greenhouse where he was trying to grow those Oregon ferns, and they exploded with spores, and it just got everywhere. I guess that wasn't an exciting story.
I thought it was very harrowing.
They're beautiful. They're just a mess when they have sex.
Nope.
I can't remember the word for that for plants. Propagate. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not a horticulturist.
I need to find like some good green pigments.
Like just straight out of the tube?
Yeah,
or
something.
A mixture?
Just mixing greens is like generally kind of hard for me. I kind of struggle with mixing greens.
Shell sat down and really learned how bat wings work, and now they say that apparently their dragons are weird and creepy, and they're delighted by it.
Well, congratulations.
Shell says sap and hooker's greens seem like Tyler colors.
Yeah, probably Hooker's Green. That I use that in my watercolor palette. It's funny. The green that I get really, really excited about is Azo Green, which is
green. It's like a
a yellowy brown green. It's really, really beautiful.
That is an army green.
Yeah, it's very transparent though. And since I'm going over black, it's like I need to mix something that's a little more opaque. And I could just like add white to it, but it would then lose all of its opacity. It's a whole thing. But yeah, Hooker's Green is like a nice, like, kind of a blue, at least in the watercolor palette, it's sort of a little bit bluish. It feels like a platonic green. It's like what you would imagine a green would be. Maybe it might be a little bit dark.
Platonic green.
As in,
it's not interested
in Plato's cave.
In a relationship, in like a intimate relationship.
It is only interested in one.
Just wants to be friends.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's platonic, not
monogamous.
Monogamous. I only paint with monogamous colors.
I don't think that's true, honey. I think you're pretty polyamorous with your color. Or, yeah. Maybe not the amorous part, but you got a lot of colors over there.
All right, well, that's kind of working, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'm
and
gonna
it looks like
try
what you're trying to make it look for.
I'm gonna try to build it out a little bit more, a couple more branches, and then like what I'll do is I'll hit this with little highlights so it feels a little more. Because right now it just feels like exactly what it is, which is just flat gloops of green. Maybe I'll do a...
Shell has a deep sap green Sennelier oil pastel that is their dream yellowy deep dark green.
What's it called? Sap green?
Deep sap green, and then SENNELLIER. I'll make note of it.
Yeah, I was actually planning on hitting the art store tomorrow. This week, too, I started on a cover painting, and I was like, looked at my schedule and was like, I have enough time. I'm going to try doing this as an oil painting. And if it doesn't turn out, I have time to like throw it all out and start over. But it's been turning out really good. I'm very like excited about it. I obviously can't show it yet, but in 6 months.
Sennelier is the brand, but Deep Sap Green should be a common paint color name.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shell. The Breakfast Club is playing at the theater. That's fun.
We have a copy of that, don't we?
I don't think we do. But if ever I see it at the thrift store, that is one of the ones I would pick up.
I am going to take this thing off. I was struggling with glare on this painting, and so I tried gluing a box to the back of my little guy, and right now it is bugging me because it's like...
Now it's too high?
Well, it just doesn't support all the way across, so it's being very wobbly.
I did make the mistake of sending you the first text. I have not sent you another one.
Yep, it's just reminding me that I got a text.
Sorry. As soon as I sent it, I remembered, oh... We're
on a live stream.
Well, I thought maybe it would be silenced, but even if yours was silenced, it would... Me sending you a text might still go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be fun to not only see it on the big screen, but also like kind of pay attention to everyone else's responses to new people that are seeing Breakfast Club for the first time.
Yeah, I wonder how like modern kids feel about it.
Yeah, and if there's anything that they would miss out on, like not understand.
Like, I was talking to a friend's kids years ago. Or no, I was talking to a friend who has kids, and he was telling me that he was asking about like the situation at their school about jocks and nerds, etc. And his son like looked at him like exasperated and was like, "Dad, we don't do that anymore." And I am curious to know if that's actually true.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I haven't watched it in so long. There's a lot of sexual assault played for jokes back then. I think there's like even a Confederate flag somewhere on the set in the background, if I'm remembering correctly. It might not be like the whole Confederate flag, but I think they have flags from different states, and it's
like if they have the Mississippi flag up.
Yeah, it might have been a Mississippi flag, or however, there were multiples that used the Confederate flag as part of their flag. It was Georgia's flag, says the internet. From 1956 to 2001. Isn't that so weird that, like, so many years after the Civil War, suddenly...
Yeah. It was a very intentional campaign.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And now people think that, like, it's always been that way since the Confederacy.
Man, I loved Pump Up the Volume. I should give that a watch. I would be curious to know how well that holds up. I think that for young viewers, that would be a really fun one, just because the so much of the plot like involves very 90s, like 80s and 90s technology.
Yeah. I forgot about Pump Up the Volume. Dirty Dancing was surprisingly not what I remembered.
Yeah.
And it's been like, I think I watched it last year, so I can't remember how critically I watched it. But there was a lot in it that that does still work today. You showed me Heathers when we first met. And
Had you not seen that before then?
I had not seen it before you showed it to me, and you know, I don't remember it at all. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember that you showed it to me. Have you watched Dirty Dancing recently, Alpha? Do you remember how well it works today? Yeah, there is quite a bit about abortion and it not being legal at the time. It's a huge plot point. It's very surprising that you put dancing and abortion together, and it is a great movie.
If there's two things that people enjoy more than anything else,
it's Dirty Dancing.
It's dancing and abortion.
And abortion. Can't Buy Me Love is a good movie. Can't. I'm looking it up. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one too. But the stills are recognizable. And the poster.
Can Swayze sing?
I think he did.
My big Dirty Dancing thing is I love that edit of the climactic scene in that they do to the Muppets theme song.
Wait.
It's very good. Someone did an edit where they do like the final dance scene from Dirty Dancing, but they set it to the Muppets theme, and it's really amazing.
That's awesome. Yeah, Patrick Swayze sang She's Like the Wind. I knew someone who was friends of the Swayze family. That's my barely.
That's your like meet the man who met Andy Griffith story.
Yeah. '80s movies had such good soundtracks.
Yeah.
Shell just watched Mean Girls tonight.
Oh, I watched what was it called? I'm Just a Cheerleader?
Yeah. Or But I'm Just a Cheerleader?
But I'm a Cheerleader.
But I'm a Cheerleader, yeah.
Kind of an awkward title.
Yeah. I can't be gay.
It was.
But I'm a cheerleader.
I was watching a like the next day I was watching a video that was like the behind the scenes stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really funny to see Natasha, is that her name?
Yeah.
Being however old she was, 20 years old, 19 or 20, like smoking cigarettes and being like, yeah, the movie's about like, and being like herself instead of being her cheerleader character.
Yep. She's another celebrity that got into AI, isn't she?
Yeah, she's on my shit list right now.
I just, as soon as you said shit list, I imagined you with a list. It's.
I'm like, how do you spell her name? Natasha?
Yeah. Yeah, Russian Dolls was really good. I love, like, I can't think of any movies that I've seen her in that I didn't like her. Andy Griffith was super into AI.
I knew it.
He was super into being homophobic, too.
That's not super surprising, I guess.
Nah, it's not. Being Christian, and pretty sure he was probably a conservative, even though he after the Andy Griffith show, he as far as I remember, was trying not to be racist and trying to be anti-racist. But still,
this turned out pretty good. I was a little bit worried when I got started that it was just going to look like garbage.
As soon as you did the first Fron, I knew this was already
that it was going to work.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your faith in me.
I could just tell from here. It was already making the place more real and wild. I'm from North Carolina, and I really loved the Andy Griffith Show growing up. And even in my early adulthood, I had so many CDs of his comedy shows that I subjected Tyler to far too often.
You're into him kind of how you're into Mrs. Miller.
Yeah, but Mrs. Miller's better.
Well, duh.
Mrs. Miller, if ever y'all want to take a gander on YouTube for Mrs. Miller, she was a housewife who, after her husband died, decided in her 50s or 60s, she decided that she was finally going to pursue her dream of being a famous opera singer. And or maybe it wasn't opera, but vibrato. She sang a lot. She
Just
sings
wanted to be
vibrato.
a pop singer or something.
Well, the pop singer part wasn't really part of her dream, but in the 60s, at the time, when she would go into recording studios, that was the big thing to do, was to record your own record of you singing the hottest hits of the time. So that's what she was doing. And she didn't really care for those songs or know those. In fact, she had probably never even heard of most of them before she was given the lyrics to start singing them. She doesn't sing them well, but she sings them with such dedication and just determination, and she just keeps doing it, even though she hums some of the words and misses
Yeah, some of the recordings that they released were like she barely made it through the song.
Yeah, she would go but she did it. She reached fame. She was on the nightly
talk show
circuit and became a household name in the 60s. She's wonderful. It just is a just have the just it feels like it's a lesson in finding the joy and determination and not caring, and not having shame about what you're finding joy in, and just doing it anyway. Florence Jenkins, is this someone else that I need to look into? Oh, she was from the 1868 to 1944. What? Cooper says that they're enjoying the short-lived Swamp Thing series from just a couple of years ago.
A TV series?
Yeah, 1 season.
I was unaware of that.
I was unaware of it too, and now I gotta look that up as well. Florence Jenkins and Swamp Thing TV show. From 2019. What? It's live action. I was expecting it to be animated. I wonder how we can watch this.
Yeah, I wonder how we missed it in 2019. It wasn't anything happening.
Meryl Streep played Florence Jenkins in a movie. Thank you so much, Dylan. I've got something else to look forward to. Comic Tropes says that Swamp Thing ended early due to confusion on tax breaks.
Oh, interesting.
And he also says it was quite good. And we can get it on YouTube, so we don't have to find another streaming service.
That's good.
Yeah. Emma says ferns are the bane of her existence.
Oh, I can imagine.
Is it getting to you?
No, but I only have to do them this once.
Yeah.
I imagine Emma has to do them like every friggin' time.
Every dinosaur and non-dinosaur painting. Swamp Thing's like, check out my fern.
Welcome to my fern. Something that I'm learning to do with oil painting that is a great trick and is also like just kind of fun is like keeping these gradients going, where it's like, here's this green color and it kind of moves to yellow, and then down here I'm moving it to blue, and then if I need something in between, I can just go in between and grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Very satisfying when it works. When I don't fuck it up.
Wow. Emma, you're almost done. She's on season 7 of Next Generation rewatch.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
We need to get something. Our Star Trek watching really stalled when we started on the original series.
I think we're like halfway through the original series.
Maybe.
There's only 3 seasons.
I had only ever watched a couple. Well, no, I mean, I'd watched a ton of like original series growing up, but I wasn't a thing that I sat down and like really watched with intention growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just finding it doesn't speak to me very much. I had the Next Generation. It was like the Star Trek that I really got into.
Mm-hmm. So many of what we watched, I knew like the back of my hand. There were some that I don't remember, but it's not holding up for me. Yeah, we like Strange New Worlds too. We're gonna have to get it on DVD or something. This season is something, Emma says.
Yeah, Next Gen or the Strange New Worlds really has that vibe. Like it's a show being put out by people who love the silly side of Star Trek as much as the serious side, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, being episodic's nice. And the cast is great. Oh, Keith got a preview of the new Starfleet show.
Hmm.
Oh, Tugboat says that they're looking forward to your ergonomic maul stick, your 3D printed ergonomic maul stick.
I don't know what you would call it. It's not a maul stick. I think. Where did I see it? It might have been from the some clips of like the Akira background painters had like this acrylic thing that was just like a little bridge that went across the painting.
Oh.
And you could see through it, which was awesome, but you could like rest your hand on it and then paint.
Is that what you need to make?
That would be fantastic, but I don't think I could print something transparent enough to work quite that well. This is like, my ball stick situation is not working out for me either, really. The show I have been like streaming, like binging like crazy lately has been Taskmaster.
Yeah.
The British game show.
Darth Maulstick. Good one, Comic Tropes. Anybody got any black and white silent film to talkies up to the 60s monster and alien movies suggestions for Dylan's Halloween watchathon? You got Metropolis. It's not really, I don't know, for some reason I think that one might still work with monsters and aliens. She's a robot monster.
Yeah.
M is scary.
Oh yeah, M is scary. And Phantom of the Opera, is that silent?
It doesn't have to be silent. It could be a talkie too.
That one's definitely black and white though.
Yeah. I didn't show you, honey, but I got a big, thick, like 100. This is exactly what Dylan's looking for. 100 horror classics. I Am Legend with Vincent Price. That's a really good one. I also love the book. That's vampires or zombies, depending on
your point of view,
or not point of view, however you interpret it. Any of the Universal monster movies, yeah. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's a good one too. I rewatched that one not long ago. Vampire Dance Off is another Vincent Price movie.
Sounds fun.
It's a Roman Polanski movie.
Ew.
So get that from a thrift store or something. Don't pay that guy. The original The Thing, yeah. Watched that one not too long ago. I rewatched that one not too long ago. Did you rewatch it with me, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's a really good one. The Thing from Another World, Keith says. And The Blob. Emma and Tugboat. It's more funny scary than scary scary. And has a really catchy song. What? Comic tropes, that sounds amazing. Vincent Price battling vampires on the streets with break dancing. And it's from 1967.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Dance of the Vampires is another title for it. Vampire Dance. Oh, free or on Amazon Video. It's possible like most of these would be free on like YouTube. Ghosts and ghouls you may be, but it's time to get groovy with thee. The original House of Wax is a good movie.
All right. Well, is that all I want to do for those ferns?
You just want to...
They're a little bit like, I don't know, like maybe I need something in this.
You need a bug on one of them. Or a frog. Or a dinosaur. Tiny dinosaur. Tarantula, them, Creature from the Black Lagoon, all good ones.
I don't know if I've ever watched a whole Creature from the Black Lagoon. Definitely seen parts of it.
Yeah. Hi, Joseph.
Hey, Joseph.
So, Joseph
says,
check out the Santo movies. They're old Mexican movies starring a luchador fighting various enemies that change from movie to movie. Werewolves, zombies, aliens. That's excellent. Those are good suggestions. Joseph says, none of them are great, but they are great fun. Yeah, them's a good one. The Tingler is a good one.
The Tingler?
Yeah, that's another Vincent Price movie. It's the brain that crawls around.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I always just think of Chuck Tingle.
No.
Because he calls his books Tinglers.
Oh. Ha ha ha. What's the one Turkish movie where Santo and Captain America team up to battle Spider-Man the Crime Lord? Not joking, he says. And Chuck Tingle went to Emerald City.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
The Tingler does sound like a dirty movie. Hi, Frankie.
Hey, Frankie. Thank you. Yeah, DC is not going to pay me 6 figures for this. Now I need to figure out this log a little bit. I don't entirely know. I guess I should pull up some reference. and see what it looks like. Well, yeah, maybe I'll call it quits for the night. Maybe doing ferns for an hour is enough.
Night of the Living Dead. That's a good one. That one holds up.
Yeah, I need to do a little something here.
Dylan, now you've got me wanting to put together a collection to watch in October. I wouldn't be surprised if all the Universal monster movies are free somewhere. Wolfman's free on YouTube, Dylan says. Alpha says, I hate to say it, but I think it needs more Ewoks, honey.
Yeah, but that's true for like everything. I'm legit like an Ewok apologist. I love the Ewoks.
I love the Ewoks too. I think they got a bad rap back in the day. Oh, Emma, I can imagine you doing some really great Ewok fan art.
I think I've lost him since then, but I was really into the Ewok comic that Marvel did in the 80s.
We have some of those, right?
Yeah, I think we probably do.
Yeah.
Ewoks and droids.
Ewoks and versus dinosaurs. Like Frankie says, we already know how Ewoks versus stormtroopers go. They got eaten by the Ewoks, so Ewoks could maybe eat some dinosaurs. They for sure would ride some of them. Swamp Thing's truffle hunting.
This is it's like pig.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I think for this I need to do some reference to figure out how to paint this bark. I like Swamp Thing a lot, although I think he's a little bit too yellow. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is glaze in a little bit of green on him.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't, like I said, I don't have a good green, so I need to find like a nice. Oh, I have a phthalo green, I bet, which is very transparent.
Which is good for a glaze.
It might work good for a glaze. Oh, I have Viridian. I didn't know I had this. What do we got? It says it's transparent. What color is Viridian?
Shell saying phthalo plus azo green would be powerful.
Oh, yeah. Put a little tiny dollop of this guy. So this is... What is the pigment on this? Hydrous chromium. So this might actually be...
Toxic?
Yeah, with the chromium. I have to look it up and see if the chromium is toxic. Yeah, this is a very blue-green, but if I add some of this Hansa yellow, like, oh, it turns very bright. Look at how bright that is. Like, it's
Is that
actually
too
showing
bright?
up pretty accurately on the thing. I don't know, let's see what happens if we just sort of like... And then we remove.
Because it's not working?
No, just because that's like...
That's how you do it?
one way to glaze.
Oh, okay.
It did work a little bit. Let's do like
It's not wiping away the paint underneath when you do that?
no, it's really dry. So this helped a little bit with my 2 yellow.
Your favorite swamp thing is like a yellow, green, brown.
Yeah, I do like them a little bit. Sort of desaturated.
This is very saturated, isn't it? I actually don't know saturation.
He's not super saturated. He's just
green,
like so.
I mean, that green.
This green is pretty saturated. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually kind of working for me.
Chromium is an anti-corrosive agent in paint.
Interesting. That kind of defeated some of my shadows there. I'm gonna have to, like in here, I'm gonna have to re-red those. But I think in general, this is like a good thing.
Gonna re-red them.
Got to re-red.
Jill says the red-green vibration is really singing on the chest and neck now.
Thanks. Yeah, I love that.
If you don't like it, Keith says you can always Command Z. I do that in real life so often. My brain will start. I will see myself pushing Control Z or Command Z in my brain, and just barely stop my fingers from doing the motion. There's so many things in life I want to Command Z.
I think the red on the top of here is a little bit much. I'm holding it up so I can see around the glare.
Frankie says that there's a lot in life to Command F for as well. Swamp Thing question from Shell.
Yes.
How do you determine eye direction with the all red eyes? Because he's looking at them.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what direction he's looking, to be honest.
Keith is asking, any chance you'll be opening commissions in the near future?
I think I'm gonna be opening commissions after October. Like, I think I'm gonna wait till my conventions are done, and then we're thinking about doing kind of some smaller commissions instead of, like, lots of times when I open up commissions, the main commissions I get are like cover quality, full size commissions, and
Like the size of Swamp Thing?
like the size of Swamp Thing. And I think we're going to try to do something a little smaller and more affordable. Because one of the things about doing a cover quality commission is that it takes me so long to get all the way through my commissions. And if I can
And
sort
then
of
you
make
feel
them
bad
more,
because it takes months.
yeah, because, well, like the last commission series we did took me over a year to get through all of them, which just feels bad. I mean, the people who commissioned me seem to be okay with it, but it sucks to go a full year with that like hanging over you. over you.
Yeah.
It's just stressful. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call that quits for the night. I bet I feel really good about that. That made a big, shiny difference.
It did bring my eye back to him. With
Yeah.
him being a little bit greener.
I think that I may wait till it dries a little bit more and then sort of glaze in some more shadow back in here to sort of like to keep this like spotlight focus on Swamp Thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, this oil painting stuff is like has been really, really fun for me lately. I feel like I'm making good progress with learning how to paint this way, and I'm always just like more excited about what I'm doing if I'm like actively learning something.
So when you first picked oil paints back up recently, you didn't like start back from where you left off last time. Do you feel like you're at the same point you were the last time you tried oil paints? Or are you learning more?
I think I'm learning more. For one thing, I think I'm better at learning than I was the last time I was trying to learn oil painting. But I was able to like relearn a lot of the stuff that I had already learned. I was able to relearn stuff really fast, and then or faster than the first time around, and then so I was able to get sort of back to where I had started easier, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, congratulations to your friend Dylan on selling her first painting.
Oh, super huge congratulations. That's awesome.
You can't stop now.
I can't stop. I'm trapped.
You're in the flow. Tibbs just walked into the room. She's over there now.
Cutie.
Shell is wondering, on the brushes, is that a paint tube opener?
Yeah, this guy is a paint tube opener. I guess that's what you call it. It like it's made to grab onto the little cap on your paints. And it works really well. Like, it doesn't work super good for like some of my gouache has like a really small lid that it doesn't work super good for, but it does have like different sizes. But it does work better for like oil paints. It works great for oil paints. Love it. Because these things are like brutal. I've taken off so much skin.
Yeah.
Trying to open up oil paints and acrylic paints.
Especially acrylic. Seems like
No.
oil paints at least take longer to dry. Oh, Tim's got onto your other chair and is spinning around in circles now.
All right. Well, I think we did it, guys. I think we cooled down. Yeah. Shell, I would recommend this for your grip strength. Huge, huge grip saver.
You're so welcome, everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out and watching me paint a swamp thing. It's always great to see you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. I get to go see a really good friend of mine get married this weekend. Yeah. I'm excited about that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I hope I hope you guys have a great week. Go tell the people you love that you love them. Make sure that everybody knows. And I love all you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Have a good week, and I'll see you next Friday.
Stay cool.
Bye.